Hi, I'm Vince from Guitar Academy in Petersfield, and in this video I'm going to show you how to play Say You Won't Let Go by James Arthur. So before we get started, you need to make sure that you have a capo and you've placed this on the first fret of the guitar. So what I'm going to do is basically bar from the D string down on what is now the second fret. It's actually the third fret on the guitar, but it's the second fret now in relation to where we've placed the capo on the first fret. So I'm going to bar from the D string down, then my third finger is going to go on the G string of the fourth fret, again what is now the fourth fret in relation to the capo, then my little finger is going to go on the B string of the fifth fret. Okay, so when you put this together, you play the A string on its own, which is actually being held down by the capo, but you just play that with your thumb, and then claw up at the B and the G string, and then release your third and little finger and claw up at the B and the G string again. So there it goes, and then finish it off by picking the D and the G strings. So when you put that together, and that's the first part of the riff. Then we're kind of going to do the same thing again, but this time my thumb is now going to play the E string open. So what I did there is just played the E string, clawed up at the B and the G with my third and little finger now back on the fretboard, then release. But then now we're going to put our third finger back on the G string of the fourth fret, and then arpeggiate, so just play the D and the G string afterwards, so D, G. So when you put that together, so that's the second part of the riff. So when you put that together, you get, and then what we're going to do is we're now going to bar all of the second fret, and we're going to put our third and little finger back on the G string of the fourth fret, and my little finger back on the sixth fret of the B string. Now I'm going to pick the E string again. So what I did there was I literally just, again, clawed that E string with my thumb, and then claw up at the B and the G, then release, and then play the D followed by the G afterwards. Again, just still barring. So that second part. So that's the third part of your riff. So the fourth and final part of the riff is, so what I'm doing here is I'm holding down the B and the G strings on the what is now the second fret, and then my second finger is just on the B string of what is now the third fret. My thumb has moved down to play the open D string, then I'm going to play the B and the G. I'm going to do that twice this time, so I'm going to go, then hit the D string again, claw up at these notes, and I'm going to pull off my second finger. So what you end up with is, so when you put that together, you get, so that's pretty much it. That's how you play Say You Won't Let Go by James Arthur. Thanks for watching. Check out the rest of the videos on our YouTube channel, and see you next time.